When it comes to railroad history, it's Fort Wayne's claim to fame, the restored nickel plate steam locomotive 765. And while it's been taking people on rides for the last 50 years, a new partnership in Angola is making it more accessible than ever, taking passengers on the Indiana Railway experience out in 21 country.
Everything that we do here is kind of a best kept secret. It takes a village to run a steam train. So every time we have a weekend work session or we're getting ready to take the train on the road like today, people come from everywhere. The Indiana Rail Experience is an expansion of our popular programs and events at the Fort Wayne Railroad. And we have been working with the Indiana Northeastern Railroad, which operates 100 miles of short line railroad between Eden, Ohio, and Hillsdale, Michigan. The stars really did align for us to be able to offer something really exciting and new right in our backyard. The railroad industry, especially in the early 20th century, was a force equalizer for people of all ages, demographics, backgrounds, and communities. It didn't matter if you were a small town farming kid from Waterloo or somebody that lived in Chicago and worked on Michigan Avenue. You could take the same train to anywhere in the country, no matter who you were. And even though the country has evolved and moved away, by and large, from passenger rail, that era of connectivity, of romance, of adventure, of taking a little bit of extra time to get where you're going, that's an era that we create and capture as a part of our events.
We incorporated November 1972. By the summer of '74, we were moving this locomotive out of the Lawton Park in Fort Wayne. We've just far exceeded any hopes we ever had of what we could do with this locomotive. And it's the bigger picture of trying to preserve railroad history from the golden age, which was about 1925 to about 1960. And all the equipment on this train, dates from that period, as well as the locomotive, that's the railroad heritage we're trying to preserve and introduce to new generations.
The work that I do and the work that we do collectively to build our community is about keeping our kids here with us, having them grow with us, be successful with us. It's about generational growth. So it's not just looking at experiences that help my wife or I, it's about the kids too. This type of attraction has a magnet effect of bringing populations that either live here or would like to tour through our area. You don't get many experiences to work with trains just everywhere. So that experience coming north from Fort Wayne to Angola, we're pretty excited about it.
Northeast Indiana especially was such a transportation rail hub in the 20th century. Having an attraction like this is a lot like having lightning in a bottle, and now we've got a place to put the bottle.
Hey, that's pretty neat there. Several excursions scheduled for July 8th and 9th, which include the Indiana Ice Cream Train, the Wine, Whiskey, and Spirits Train. How about that? Obviously, those are sold out. Organizers are planning to schedule more events a little later this summer. You can find more information on this story and how to book a trip on that train on our website, WPTA21.com.